Are you ready for some royal drama? Prince Harry's new tell-all memoir, Heir, is causing waves in the palace with explosive accusations against members of his family. From private confrontations to the nitty-gritty details of his highly publicized split from the royal family, this book is filled with juicy revelations. Let's cover a few of these together, shall we?
In his new memoir, Prince Harry delves into his struggles to come to terms with the loss of his mother, Princess Diana. He reveals that while in Paris for the 2007 Rugby World Cup semi-final, he asked his driver to take him to the Pont de l'Alma tunnel where Diana's vehicle crashed in 1997. He asked to drive through the tunnel at 65 miles per hour, or 100 kilometers per hour, the same speed Diana's car was supposed to be driving at the time of the crash. He writes that he thought this would bring him closure, but it only brought on more pain. I'd always imagined the tunnel as some treacherous passageway, inherently dangerous, but it was just a short, simple, no-frills tunnel, Harry says, before adding that there was no reason anyone should ever die inside it. He also mentions that he visited the tunnel a second time and regrets the decision. He also speaks about the guilt he felt at her burial, and the weight of the public's mourning on his shoulders.
Prince Harry, now living it up in Cali with Meghan and the kiddos, spills the tea on his wild teenage years. He confesses to dabbling in the white powder at 17, saying, "I had been doing cocaine around this time. It didn't make me particularly happy, but it did make me feel different, and that was the main goal." He also delves into his inglorious loss of virginity, describing a steamy encounter with an older woman who had a thing for horses and treated him like a young stallion in a grassy field behind a pub. Oh, to be young and royal.
Prince Harry doesn't hold back in his new autobiography, revealing that he killed 25 people while serving in the British Army in Afghanistan. He describes the experience of combat as viewing his targets as chess pieces, and mentions that advancements in technology allowed him to keep track of the number of enemy combatants he killed. Harry also says he didn't think of those 25 as people. You can't kill people if you think of them as people. You can't really harm people if you think of them as people. They were chess pieces removed from the board, bads taken away before they could kill goods. I'd been trained to otherize them, trained well. On some level I recognize this learned detachment as problematic. Harry also states that he didn't feel ashamed or satisfied about the number, but it was an unavoidable part of being a soldier. His candidness has elicited criticism from some British security and military figures, and an angry response from the Taliban.
Prince Harry doesn't shy away from discussing the death of his grandmother, the late Queen Elizabeth II, in his new autobiography. He recounts the moment he received the call from his father Charles about the Queen's health taking a turn. He also mentions how he was told by Charles that he was welcome at the Scottish residence, but his wife Meghan was not. He describes his feelings during the flight to Scotland, and the moment he saw the Queen's body in a dimly lit room in Balmoral Castle, where he regretfully reflects on not being able to see his own mother at the end of her life.
The tension between Harry and King Charles is front and center. Harry reveals that following his birth, Charles told Diana, Princess of Wales, "Wonderful. Now you've given me an heir and spare, my work is done," while the now king failed to hug the Duke of Sussex when Diana died. Harry also recounts Charles joking about his paternity, "Who knows if I'm really the Prince of Wales? Who knows if I'm even your real father," with a laugh and a hint of sarcasm, alluding to the rumor that Major James Hewitt is Harry's real father.
In this video, we have covered some of the key takeaways from Prince Harry's explosive new memoir, Heir, which details his split from the royal family and provides a glimpse into his private struggles. From his candid confessions of drug use and losing his virginity, to his reflections on his mother's death and his time in the military, Harry's book is sure to spark conversation and controversy. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates.